we are just starting out the day, basically. We got to, there was a little excitement last night, which I didn't get a chance to catch, because I didn't really see it. But apparently a truck burned down at the truck stop last night, which is, obviously very sad, because you don't want to lose your truck. And it was funny because it was kind of it's not funny. It was interesting because, like, earlier in the day, or earlier in the evening, I'd gone in to get a bite to eat, and everything, and walking back out, I noticed this truck with, like, a fuel tanker on the back, that was kind of a pretty truck. It was like a Kenworth or whatever, and it was kind of a neat truck, and I thought, I am going the wrong fucking way. I need to be over there. I'm going south, not north. Anyway, alright. So now that we figured it out. Anyway, so I was looking out. It was like a tan Kenworth. It was a real nice truck. So, and I'd pulled it in a way that I couldn't see anything else besides what I wanted to see, which was I'd pulled straight into a spot, which I had told everybody at some point on my channel and on TikTok, don't do that. Like, take every chance you can to practice backing up. And the problem is that sometimes that's not true. Sometimes you pull in straight because that's the best way to sit in the spot, because you want your head, you want your head higher than your feet, so, and if I have my head lower than my feet, I'll get a headache, and it's happened a number of times. So anyway, I pulled in straight, but I kept seeing, like, flashy lights, and I thought, well, that's interesting, and I thought, well, it's none of my business. I grew up in the hood, so when you grow up in the hood, the first thing you learn is flashy lights mean that's none of your business, stay out of it. If they wanted you to know, they'd tell you, So, I just, I just stayed the heck out of it, and ended up, let's see, other pair of sunglasses I have. Ended up just, staying in my truck. So I get, we get done with all that shit and everything, and I got up this morning, and there was, the truck was burned down, or whatever. I didn't get any pictures of it or anything, so this is what it is. But anyway, we are on our way to Davenport, Florida now to pick up a load, going to Loxley, Alabama tomorrow. I don't know what the rate is, or what the rate is today. I didn't negotiate it because I haven't been negotiating my loads. I've been letting another guy do the negotiating for me. So, but anyway, so we are on our way now to Davenport, Florida, to pick that load up, and we're just gonna enjoy the scenery. Anyway, all right, enough of that bullshit. Oh boy. Well, see, I need to go left. And I guess what I'm gonna have to do is get out there in that speed up lane or whatever the hell that is, a breakdown lane, bike lane, turn lane, reverse turn lane. Who the hell knows? So that's the thing. Oh my goodness gracious. I was able to slide the fifth wheel forward, which is kind of nice. That gives me a little bit better turning radius. It's still a Peterbilt. It still turns like the fucking Titanic, you know. But at least it, at least between the truck and the trailer, the turning radius is tighter, so it should make it easier to get different spots and all that other stuff. It's still an extended truck, so we'll see. Let's see. Guess I should. Oh my gosh. Should have gone when I had the chance. I'm a patient son of a bitch. I don't know if I'm this patient, but I'm pretty patient. I'll get back to you when we actually get moving. Just made it. Voice command. Voice command. Stop route. Voice command. Find city. Port Wentworth, Georgia. Oh, it did get it. Oh. Navigate. White SUV to my right. It's a Tahoe. It's a Suburban or a Tahoe or whatever. Let me tell you, that guy is going to let me in. I'm going to lock my doors because we're in Florida. That guy, you see this, you're a trooper. Doubtful that you will. But if you do, you're fucking God. So, alright. US 27. Getting loaded with, I think it's mulch, or like garden, what do we call it? It's got manure in it. It's like a garden base, compost. Like a composting material or whatever. It's compost basically. So we got that going for us, which is nice. We We got to be in Fort Wentworth, Georgia by tomorrow. We're going to load up another 5 pallets there. We're going to run over to Fitzgerald, Georgia, load up another 5 pallets there, and then go to Loxley, Alabama, drop it all off. And then out of Loxley, we're going to go to, I don't even know where. So, anyway. I got my fifth wheel slide, did I say that? I think I did. I'm sorry, I can't stand to wear this thing all day. I know that there are a lot of people out there that they just put it on, they wear it all day, but that's not me. And what's funny is I had to have a hard hat for this place. I have a hard hat. I have a blue one that I bought at some point, you know, and I was looking right at it when I left home about a week and a half ago. Did not grab it. I thought, should I bring it with me? I went, nah. So I had to borrow a hard hat. But anyway. It is what it is. It's not even really, it's like the better, it's like a better color, it's a light, like a blue. It's like a blue, but I couldn't get dark blue. I could only get like a light blue. Blue's my favorite color, so I got blue. Anyway. I love these sunglasses. I think I look cool with them. Alright. Tell you about Savannah, Georgia. Right? And I am not about to be nice, but this has got to be one of the most aggravating towns to have to pick up in, possibly even deliver. I don't even know. And here's the deal. Why do I say that? Well, first off, there are a ton of truck stops here. It's a port. That's to my left here is Port Wentworth, or the Port of Savannah, or I don't even know really what it is, but it's a port. I know that much. And you can see all these container trucks running around. I mean, you saw them in the parking lot over here, or whatever. So there's a ton of them. Every fucking place you look. We're going. Oh, it wants me to go left. Okay, so we'll go left. I guess that's gonna take us somewhere. We're following the truck GPS now. So I have to go to Fitzgerald, Georgia, and pick up. And I'm probably not gonna get there till like 3 o'clock, which is not good. Hear it? Anyway. Alright, but I got here last night and I spent an hour looking for parking. I'm not joking. I spent an hour looking for parking. Finally ended up down here close to where I was picking up. Let's see, 5.4 miles to I-16. Okay. I ended up close down here to where I was picking up today. Parked because that was going to be the easiest place. That was the first place I found parking in an hour. So we ended up parked there, which was kind of nice. It was kind of quiet. I got my rest in or whatever. And then they got up this morning. I got up this morning to knock on the door. Dog's going crazy. And it's the station agent or whoever's in charge of the gas station or whatever, telling me that unless I've paid for my a parking spot that I had to move. So I ended up having to move down. My pickup wasn't until later in the day, and I had to move down to another truck stop, found a spot there. I was able to pull in and shut down or whatever, so it was kind of nice. But and then I waited another hour, and then finally it was time for my pickup. So it was a little annoying, but it is what it is. But this town is not like Port Wentworth and whatever the next town is over or north behind me. Not friendly to truck drivers at all, and I would assume it's because of these. I heard somebody call them wharf rats, and I don't know if that's a derogatory term or not, but I kind of like it because it's kind of like so wharf rats. I'm a dry van. Let's see, a guy that hauls furniture is a bed bugger. Flatbed's a skateboard, tanker's a tanker yanker. So I don't know. I like the term, but I like the term not because it's derogatory or anything like that. I like the term because it's kind of like that's what they do. They go down to the docks or and pick up these containers, or they go to the port and pick up the containers or whatever. And so I think that's kind of neat. But anyway. So, but this town has not been, it was not an easy thing to find a place to park in this damn town. And so, like, when I finally did find a place to park, it was okay. But, and then I got kicked out. Anyway, that's my story for today. And, that's pretty much it. So we're going to go down, we got to go to Fitzgerald, Georgia today. So we're going to go down here for a little ways, grab I-16, head out I-16 across Georgia to Fitzgerald and try to pick up the other 5 pallets, and then I got to be in Loxley, Alabama tonight by 1 o'clock. So, all right, that's the day. Let's see how we get it done. going to be there Friday. I'm not going to be there until like Saturday or something like that. So, and I won't be there Saturday. I'll be, so basically the way that this one's set up, and he's thinking that the way it's going to happen is like I'll get over to Baton Rouge today, pick up the first part of it. I got to go to back to Panama City, Florida, pick up the second part, and then I got to go to Arden, North Carolina, pick up the third part. So he's thinking today will be the Baton Rouge, tomorrow's going to be Panama City, Friday's going to be Arden, and then Monday's going to be Manassas, and then go up to Colmar and drop it all off. So I'll be done by Tuesday. I'll be done by Monday, but looking for a little more Tuesday. So, but I got $4,500 for it. So with my deadhead, it's 1,800 miles. It's like 1,500 miles. It's almost it's like, because I think 1,800 miles, so it's 1,600 miles total for the whole run. Is what I'm looking at. So it's almost damn near $3 a mile. So, which is pretty damn good. So anyway, so we're heading that direction now. But anyway, it just is what it is. Yeah, at least I'm moving. So that puts me on the board for the week. I think you got me $13.50 on that one run, and plus 45 puts me at $58.50 for the week. So, and which I can tunnel. I love it. I gotta record that. That was damn good. Hold on. I gotta hear this. I'm in the tunnel of the mobile. You hear it? With the echo? I love that. That's great. I'm a fucking child. Alright, no worries. Talk to you later. Still morning. It's 10:43 in the morning, and we are in downtown Panama City. So we I booked the load yesterday. 4 stops, 4 pickups basically, and let me tell you, it's an interesting load because we have to do we had to do Baton Rouge first, and then Panama City next, and then we need to be in North Carolina tonight. Arden, North Carolina. I think I said Aberdeen, North Carolina yesterday. It's Arden, North Carolina. So came here late last night. We got here about midnight, and shut down. I just pulled up to the gate, shut down last night, and put the video on TikTok. But anyway, or I put a video about it on TikTok. But anyway, so we are in, but we're leaving. So I got up this morning. I got backed into the door. I got one pallet, the one pallet that I'm picking up from here, or whatever, and then they let me kindly kind of sit off to one side for a little while, for a couple hours, while I waited for my clock to catch up. And then I pulled out onto the street out there and let the dog out, kind of do a walk around, all that good stuff. So, and now we're leaving. So, we got a nice drive today. Up here to the 98. I think we're heading over, well, no, it's the 231. So we're going to go up here, make a right on the 231. The 231 is going to take us up into Alabama, and then into Georgia, and then we'll go up, I think kind of near, I think we're going to avoid Atlanta. I'm not going to make it to the place that I need to pick up I'm going to say it again, Arden, North Carolina, until later this evening. So I'm going to call them here in a minute or two and check and see if I can do the same thing I did tonight or last night, which is just park outside their gate, or if they've got a place to park real quick. There might be a place on the street, so get up in the morning, get that, and then I got to go to Manassas, Virginia, pick up the last bit of it, but that may not be until Monday. So we may be still doing this load on Monday. I haven't figured that out yet, but anyway, that's where we're at. So just sit back and relax, and oh yeah, he's hauling fuel, so he's got to stop for the railroad tracks. Just sit back and relax and enjoy the scenery. However, in the meantime, we are in Asheville, North Carolina, basically near the Biltmore Estate. We're going to be going up. I think Interstate 26 to, I want to say the 81, and then we're going to cut over from the 81 to I think probably the 26, yep, to the 81, and the 81 to the 66, which goes into Washington, D.C. basically. We're basically going to Washington, D.C., so we're going to go up there. Yeah, the 66 goes into Washington, D.C., and then from there, we're gonna try to get there here in 6 hours and 45 minutes. We're gonna try to get there before 5, pick up whatever else I need to pick up from them, and then try to get up to Pennsylvania. I don't know if we're going to get all the way to Pennsylvania today, but we're going to try to get up to Pennsylvania and shut down. So I may, depending on how much time I have, I may try, if I can get up to Lancaster tonight, I may try tomorrow to take a train ride into either New York City or I may go into Philadelphia, or I may just take a train ride, you know. And a few years ago I did that. I went into Philadelphia and hung out with a friend in Philadelphia. But you know, it might be nice just to take a train ride. I wish I could take the dog, but obviously, you know, you can't really do that. Not on Amtrak. And so whatever I do has to be done, you know, obviously within the day. Hopefully it's going to be cold enough that, you know, I don't have to idle the truck. I can shut the truck off and let Pepper just kind of chill in the truck for the day. But I also may decide to do something else. I don't know. So we'll see. But I've thought about getting a hotel room. I can find a hotel or something in Pennsylvania where I park the truck in a hotel room and get out of the truck for a few days. But I don't know. So we're going to find out. But anyway, let's get on to where we're getting to, and then see if we can make it up to Manassas today. If we can't make it to Manassas today, then I'm going to find a place somewhere near Manassas, because I won't be able to pick up until Monday. And I'm going to try to find a place somewhere near Manassas. And in that case, I will probably try to ride the train into Washington, and maybe go look around Washington for a little bit. I've never been to Washington, D.C., so. Alright. But, let's get going. right, so we made it to, in the video, we made it to Harpers Ferry, West Virginia, which I wasn't originally intending to go to Harpers Ferry, West Virginia. Kind of just happened. But we made it all the way to, I didn't get any video after that. We made it all the way to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where on Friday night last week, where I sat for the entire weekend. And I did talk about maybe going to try to take a train and go somewhere, or maybe try to do something, but I didn't end up taking the train. And I didn't end up taking the train because I've got it sort of kind of stuck in my craw right now that I want my truck. So I want my truck. And the truck I'm kind of envisioning is like a 78 or 79 flat top W900A with like a 3406B cat motor and a 15 against the dash transmission, and or even an 18, and extended frame, and white with like turquoise and either burgundy or like a orangish reddish stripe on it. Okay. and I've got a name picked out for the truck, and I don't want to say the name or whatever. But I have a tradition of naming all my trucks after towns in Texas. And it started with the 94 Peterbilt that I ran for Star Turfgrass. And the 94 Peterbilt that I ran for Star Turfgrass was Amarillo. Named it Amarillo first. And then my 2012 Kenworth T660 became Laredo. And if you'll remember, the black Freightliner became Mejia. I drove a white Freightliner again for Star, and that one became Marlin. I used to go to Marlin all the time with that truck. The yellow Banana became Pecos, and this one I have not named yet. So, suddenly leaning towards Heiko, or there was another. Oh, the flashlight went out. Okay, it needs to be charged apparently, so that's cool. We can do that tonight. There was another name that was. Oh, there was that red Freightliner, like classic, that I drove for like a week, and I named it Fredericksburg or something like that. So, no, there was a little town. There was a little town out past, God, what was the name of that little town? It was out near like Fort Davis, Fort Stockton area. It was off at Saragossa. I named that truck Saragossa. And I might have video of it somewhere, or I might have a picture of it somewhere. And if I do, I'll put it in here somewhere. I'll try to add pictures of everything that I'm talking about and put it in here so that you guys can see it as I'm talking about it. But that was Saragossa. But there was there's a town, or Balmorhea. That's the thing I'm thinking of, is Balmorhea. I love that name. I don't know why I love Balmorhea, but I love the name Balmorhea. So I might name this truck that. I might name it Hermosa. There's a little town called Hermosa out on the 20. And that's kind of a that's kind of a nice name. Pretty good name. I'm just looking here. Barnhart, Sheffield, El Dorado, Sonora. I don't want this one to be El Dorado. Anyway, my truck, W900A, big Cadillac emblem on the front, sticking up, or whatever. Cadillac steering wheel. And then I want to get, like, power seats, Cadillac out of a Cadillac, and put them in as my seats for the truck. So probably 2 driver seats, one here, one there, and then have that be my seats in my my W900A, and kind of make like a trucker Cadillac or a cowboy Cadillac or whatever you want to call it. And that's kind of the plan. So instead of going out and spending my money on the train, I decided to keep it and try to save it. and everything, which is going okay at this point. But I want to start putting money back so that I can save up for that truck. Anyway, so that's my story for tonight. So a friend of mine, Steve, showed up. And Steve convinced me to walk down the highway a little bit to a local bar. And went down to a local bar and flirted with the bartender and flirted with a couple other girls there, and generally kind of started feeling better about myself a little bit. I'm still having bad days, but I'll get to that in a later video, because today's Tuesday the 9th of April, so generally I would have done this outro 2 days ago, but I just finished the video for next week tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and put this as the outro, and then I'll talk maybe a little bit in the later video, so or in the video for today, which will be in 2 weeks, or roughly, yeah, it'll be 2 weeks from now. I have yesterday's video done as well, and that'll be 2 weeks from yesterday. So we're trying to keep, as I get into the rhythm of it, it'll work. That's my assumption. So anyway, other than that, you guys know the drill. Keep shining his head up. No, is it? Hold on. Keep shining his head up. See you down the road.